Inventions have the power to shape the world in unimaginable ways. Some inventions are so ingrained in our daily lives that we often take them for granted. However, many famous inventions have interesting backstories and unexpected details that make them even more fascinating. Here are 10 fun facts about some of the most famous inventions that changed the world. 1. The light bulb was not just Thomas Edison's idea. While Thomas Edison is often credited with inventing the light bulb, he actually improved upon earlier designs. The first electric light was created by Humphrey Davy in the early 19th century, and other inventors, including Warren de la Rue and Joseph Swan, also made significant contributions. Edison's key innovation was making it practical for widespread use by inventing a long-lasting filament. 2. Post-it notes were an accident. The iconic sticky notes were invented by Spencer Silver, a scientist at 3M, who was trying to create a super-strong adhesive. Instead, he accidentally created a low-tack adhesive that allowed things to be stuck temporarily. It was initially seen as a failure, but Silver's colleague, Arthur Fry, saw its potential and used it to mark pages in his hymnal, thus giving birth to the post-it note. 3. The microwave oven was discovered by accident. The microwave oven was invented by Percy Spencer, an engineer working for Raytheon. While working with radar technology during World War II, he noticed that a candy bar in his pocket melted when he stood near an active radar tube. Spencer realized that the microwave radiation could heat food, leading to the development of the first microwave oven. 4. The telephone was almost called the talking telegraph. When Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, he initially called it the electrical speech machine. It was later referred to as the talking telegraph. Bell was primarily focused on improving the telegraph, but his accidental success in transmitting voice signals led to the creation of one of the most groundbreaking inventions in history. 5. The inventor of the pencil sharpener was 6 years old. The first pencil sharpener was invented by a young boy named Bernard Lassimon. At just 6 years old, Lassimon created a device to sharpen pencils, making it easier for people to use them. This invention proved to be an essential tool, especially in schools and offices, and has been adapted in countless forms since then. 6. The airplane was inspired by birds. The Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur, were inspired by the flight of birds when they invented the airplane. They carefully studied how birds flapped their wings to maintain flight and replicated these movements in their aircraft. This combination of innovation and nature paved the way for human flight, revolutionizing travel forever. 7. The first computer was the size of a room. The first general-purpose electronic computer, known as the ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, was completed in 1945. It was the size of a large room, weighing around 30 tons. Today, the power of computers fits into the palm of your hand, showing just how far technology has advanced in a short time. 8. The Slinky was invented by a Navy engineer. The Slinky, one of the most beloved toys of all time, was invented by Richard James, a naval engineer, in 1943. While trying to create a spring to stabilize sensitive equipment on ships, James accidentally knocked one of the coils off a shelf and watched it walk down the steps. This serendipitous moment led to the creation of the Slinky toy. 9. The television was inspired by the telegraph. The television's development was influenced by the telegraph, which sent electrical signals over long distances. Early inventors, including Paul Nipkow and John Logie Baird, used the principles of the telegraph and other technologies to transmit images as well as sound. This innovation transformed the way people receive information and entertainment, making the world more connected. 10. The elevator was once powered by a human. The first elevators, which were built in the early 19th century, were powered by human or animal labor. These primitive lifts were used in places like mines and theaters. The first steam-powered elevator, invented by Elisha Otis in the 1850s, made it possible for elevators to be used safely in high-rise buildings, and it revolutionized urban development. These fun facts about famous inventions show that many of the most significant developments in human history came from unexpected moments of discovery and innovation. Whether by accident or inspired by nature, these inventions have paved the way for countless advancements in technology, shaping the modern world as we know it today.